Daily Horoscope for Libra. June 20, 2025 Libra. As we approach the summer solstice, the cosmos offers you a day of significant transition and opportunity. The sun completes its journey through Gemini today, creating a harmonious trine with your air sign that stimulates your intellectual curiosity and expands your horizons. This is the perfect day to engage with big ideas and make plans for learning or travel. A notable celestial event influencing your day is Neptune in Aries forming a direct opposition to your sign. This creates a fascinating tension between your natural desire for harmony and balance against Neptune's dreamy, but sometimes deceptive energy. You may find yourself questioning relationships and partnerships today, wondering if what you see is truly what you get. Trust your intuition, but verify facts before making important decisions. Uranus in Gemini forms a supportive trine to your sign, bringing unexpected opportunities for growth, particularly in areas of communication and social connections. Don't be surprised if an out-of-the-blue message or encounter shifts your perspective or opens new doors. Meanwhile, Saturn in Pisces creates a challenging square aspect to Libra. This cosmic configuration tests your emotional boundaries and responsibilities. You might feel pulled between what others expect of you and what you truly desire. Remember that setting healthy boundaries isn't selfish, it's necessary for your well-being. Pluto in Aquarius sends a favorable trine to your sign, empowering your transformative abilities. This subtle but profound influence helps you tap into deeper reserves of personal power, especially when it comes to group dynamics and social justice matters that are close to your heart. In your love life, Venus's position suggests a period of reflection about what you truly value in relationships. Single Libras might find themselves attracted to intellectually stimulating partners who challenge their thinking. Those in relationships may need to address imbalances in give and take, a theme highlighted by today's planetary aspects. Career-wise, Mercury's influence enhances your diplomatic skills, making this an excellent day for negotiations, presentations, or mediating conflicts at work. Your natural charm is amplified, allowing you to navigate professional relationships with ease and grace. Financially, Jupiter's expansive energy brings potential for growth, but Neptune's opposition warns against idealizing opportunities that seem too good to be true. Apply your legendary Libran discernment before making investments or significant purchases. Health-wise, pay attention to your kidneys and lower back, areas traditionally associated with Libra. The current planetary alignment suggests benefit from activities that promote balance, such as yoga, tai chi, or dance. Finding equilibrium between rest and activity is especially important today. A color that aligns with your energy today is soft lavender, promoting peace and spiritual awareness during this cosmically active period. Consider incorporating this into your attire or environment to enhance the day's positive vibrations. Your lucky number today is 6, representing harmony and balance, quintessential Libran qualities that are highlighted by today's celestial patterns. The most productive time of day for important decisions will be between 2 and 4 p.m., when the moon forms a harmonious aspect with your ruling planet Venus, enhancing your natural intuition and sense of aesthetic. A key affirmation to carry with you through this day: I maintain my balance while embracing transformation. My diplomatic nature is my strength, not my limitation. Remember, Libra, while you excel at seeing all sides of a situation, today calls for you to honor your own perspective first. The cosmic energy supports you in finding that sweet spot between accommodating others and honoring your own truth. As the scales that represent your sign suggest, balance is your birthright, and today offers a powerful opportunity to recalibrate and realign with your highest purpose. The celestial landscape on June 20, 2025 brings significant planetary movements affecting your Libran energy. The sun sits at the final degree of Gemini, creating a powerful cusp energy as it prepares to move into Cáncer tomorrow. This transition point amplifies intellectual pursuits while beginning to awaken your more emotional side. For Libras, this position illuminates your ninth house of higher learning, philosophy, and long-distance travel, making today excellent for expanding your horizons intellectually. Venus, your ruling planet, is currently dancing through Leo, activating your 11th house of social connections and future aspirations. This placement puts a golden spotlight on your friendships and community involvement, though it forms a challenging square to Uranus in Taurus, which may bring unexpected shifts in financial resources connected to group endeavors. Mercury finds itself in the early degrees of Cancer, moving through your 10th house of career and public reputation. Communication about professional matters flows with emotional intelligence today, helping you connect with authority figures on a more personal level. The moon in Scorpio intensifies the energy in your second house of personal resources and values, forming a supportive trine to Neptune in Pisces. This alignment heightens your intuitive understanding of material matters and brings creative solutions to financial questions. Mars, positioned in Virgo, activates your 12th house of the subconscious, spiritual matters, and hidden elements. This placement suggests behind-the-scenes work may be more productive than center-stage activities today. You might feel a surge of energy directed towards spiritual practices or completing projects that require solitude and concentration. Jupiter continues its journey through Gemini in your ninth house, expanding intellectual horizons and possibly bringing opportunities for education, publishing, or international connections. Its trine to Saturn in Aquarius supports structured growth and learning with long-term benefits. Saturn's position in Aquarius steadies your fifth house of creativity and self-expression, asking you to take a disciplined approach to creative projects and romantic endeavors. The ringed planet forms a helpful sextile to your sun sign, offering stability to your natural Libran qualities. Uranus in Taurus continues its long-term revolution in your eighth house of shared resources, transformation, and intimacy. Today, it forms significant aspects to both Venus and Mercury, potentially bringing surprising news related to joint finances or close relationships that require thoughtful communication. Neptune in Pisces casts its dreamy influence over your sixth house of daily work and health routines. Its trine to the moon enhances intuition about bodily needs and service to others, though its square to Mercury suggests potential confusion in workplace communications. Double-check important details. Pluto, having returned to Aquarius, is transforming your fifth house of creativity and pleasure. Its slow-moving influence helps you eliminate outdated forms of self-expression while birthing more authentic creative pursuits. The North Node in Aries continues to pull you toward growth in partnerships and cooperation, suggesting that relationship development remains a key life direction. Today's interactions with significant others may reveal important lessons about balancing independence with togetherness. Chiron, the wounded healer, positioned in Aries, forms a direct opposition to your Libra energy, highlighting relationship wounds that may need attention. The cosmic placement invites healing through honest dialogue with partners or close associates. The asteroid Juno in Gemini influences your ninth house alongside Jupiter, putting focus on commitments related to education, belief systems, or long-distance relationships. For Libras feeling restless, today's planetary positions offer a perfect blend of intellectual stimulation and emotional depth, with your ruling planet Venus enhancing your natural charm in group settings while challenging you to remain adaptable when social dynamics shift unexpectedly. Libra, your communication sphere takes center stage on June 20, 2025, as Mercury forms a harmonious trine with your ruling planet Venus. This cosmic alignment creates an especially eloquent energy field around you today. Your words carry a persuasive quality that others find irresistible. If you've been hesitating to express certain thoughts, particularly in relationships or creative endeavors, today offers a supportive cosmic backdrop. The Gemini sun, now in its final degrees, amplifies your natural diplomatic abilities while adding a touch of quick-witted charm to your delivery. You're thinking faster than usual, connecting ideas that previously seemed unrelated. This makes you particularly effective in negotiations, mediations, or any situation requiring balanced perspective. Notice how people seem more receptive to your viewpoints today. Mars in Cancer is activating your 10th house of public reputation, suggesting that your words have greater impact in professional settings. Choose them carefully, as what you communicate today could influence your career trajectory in subtle but meaningful ways. The moon in Aquarius enhances your creative expression, bringing innovative perspectives to conversations that might otherwise remain conventional. Pay attention to sudden insights or unusual ideas that surface. They contain seeds of brilliance worth developing. For those Libras working in creative fields, this is an exceptional day for presentations, pitches, or showcasing your unique voice. Your ability to see multiple perspectives simultaneously, that quintessential Libran trait, is heightened, making you an excellent mediator for any tensions in your environment. However, be mindful of a challenging square between Mercury and Neptune, which could introduce subtle miscommunications or misunderstandings, particularly in digital exchanges. Double-check important messages before sending. Your communication style today benefits from a balance of logic and intuition. While you're thinking clearly, you're also unusually attuned to unspoken cues and emotional undertones in conversation. This makes you especially effective in heart-to-heart talks or discussing sensitive matters. Jupiter's position in Gemini continues to expand your philosophical outlook, allowing you to express complex ideas with remarkable clarity. Consider using this energy to share knowledge or mentor someone who could benefit from your balanced perspective. Social media and digital communication channels prove particularly favorable today. Your words online seem to resonate more widely than usual. If you've been considering launching a blog, podcast, or important social post, the cosmic energies support these initiatives now. Venus in Leo highlights your 11th house of networks and community, suggesting that your most rewarding exchanges will occur in group settings or collaborative environments. Your ability to articulate shared values and common ground makes you a natural community builder today. For Libras in committed relationships, this is an ideal day to address any lingering communication issues with your partner. The planetary alignments support honest, loving dialogue that strengthens bonds rather than strains them. Single Libras may find themselves engaging in particularly stimulating conversations that could spark romantic interest. Pay attention to intellectual connections formed today. A sextile between Venus and Saturn adds a mature, responsible tone to your communications. You're able to make commitments and promises that you genuinely intend to keep, building trust through your words. Your voice carries unusual influence. Today, notice how people lean in when you speak. This subtle charisma comes from the authentic alignment between your thoughts and expressions, something others sense intuitively. If you work in fields requiring negotiation or diplomacy, schedule important meetings for today if possible. Your natural Libra skills are amplified, making this an auspicious time for reaching agreements that benefit all parties involved. For creative expression, the Neptune influence, while potentially challenging for factual communication, enhances artistic and poetic expression. Writers, artists, and musicians may find inspiration flowing more freely, particularly when tapping into emotional or spiritual themes. Journaling proves especially therapeutic and revealing today. Set aside time to record your thoughts, as insights gained through writing now could prove valuable in the coming weeks. The day's energy particularly supports communication related to future plans, travel, higher education, or philosophical pursuits. Your mind is drawn to the bigger picture, helping you articulate long-term visions with compelling clarity. Pay attention to which communication channels feel most effective for you today. Your preferred methods of expression may be evolving. Some Libras might find themselves unexpectedly comfortable with new formats or platforms they previously avoided. On June 20, 2025, Libra's financial landscape appears particularly promising as Venus forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your wealth sector. This planetary alignment opens doors to unexpected monetary gains, especially through collaborative ventures or partnerships. Your natural diplomatic abilities will serve as a powerful asset in negotiations today. With Mercury positioned favorably in your career house, financial communications flow smoothly, perfect timing for discussing raises, contracts, or investment opportunities. The moon in Aquarius activates your fifth house of creativity and speculation, suggesting that creative financial thinking or calculated risks could pay dividends. However, be mindful that Saturn's influence cautions against impulsive spending on luxury items, no matter how attracted you feel to beautiful things today. Your aesthetic sensibilities are heightened, which could translate well in fields related to design, beauty, or the arts where financial rewards await those who can balance form and function. Financial opportunities may arise through social connections, as your seventh house of partnerships receives beneficial aspects from Venus. A business ally or romantic partner might provide valuable financial insight or opportunity around midday. Pay special attention to financial matters between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m., when the Libra ascendant aligns with prosperity-focused Jupiter. Your natural charm is amplified today, making it an excellent time to pitch ideas or request financial backing. Regarding investments, technology and communication sectors show particular promise for Libras today. The day's vibration supports long-term financial planning rather than quick gains. Consider setting aside time to review your budget and financial goals, as the clarity you'll experience today helps establish more balanced financial structures. Libras involved in freelance work or side hustles may discover a lucrative new revenue stream through a casual conversation. An opportunity to diversify your income sources appears favorable, particularly if it involves your natural talents in creating harmony or beauty. Jupiter's position suggests that financial growth may come through educational pursuits or matters involving distant contacts, perhaps internationally. The number 7 carries special financial significance for you today, whether related to timing, amounts, or opportunities. Venus, your ruling planet, enhances your ability to attract resources, but Saturn's distant square reminds you to maintain proper boundaries around lending money to friends. For coupled Libras, a joint financial decision made today has strong potential for long-term benefits. Today's financial strategy centers on balance between saving and strategic investment, between practicality and opportunity. Trust your innate sense of fairness when evaluating financial propositions, as it serves you well under today's skies. A financial matter that has been in limbo since late May could finally resolve in your favor, bringing both relief and resources. The day carries a special financial lesson about the value of patience and diplomacy in monetary matters, quintessential Libra strengths that translate to prosperity when consciously applied. June 20th, 2025 presents Libra with several fortunate areas worth exploring. With Venus, your ruling planet, forming a beautiful trine with Jupiter in your ninth house, opportunities for expansion through higher learning and philosophical exploration are especially favored. This cosmic alignment opens doors to fortunate encounters with mentors and teachers who can elevate your understanding of subjects that have always fascinated you. The universe is particularly supportive of educational pursuits, whether formal or self-directed today. Consider enrolling in a course or workshop that expands your horizons. The connections you make there could prove invaluable in the coming months. There's a special glow around international connections as well. If you've been considering travel plans, partnerships abroad, or engaging with people from different cultural backgrounds, today's energy strongly supports these endeavors. The morning hours between 9 a.m. and noon show particular promise for making initial contacts or sending important communications related to these matters. Financial opportunities appear through unconventional channels today, with Mercury in your 10th house of career forming a supportive aspect to Uranus. An unexpected message or conversation could lead to a fortunate financial development, particularly in areas involving technology, innovation, or collaborative projects. Your natural diplomatic abilities are heightened today, making this an excellent time to negotiate agreements, resolve conflicts, or bring different parties together. Your gift for seeing multiple perspectives is recognized and valued by others, potentially leading to fortunate developments in both professional and personal relationships. Creative endeavors are especially blessed today. If you've been working on any artistic projects, writing, design work, or other creative expressions, you'll find an easy flow of inspiration and practical application. What you produce today has special potential to reach and resonate with others. The afternoon hours between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. mark your most fortunate window for presenting ideas or showcasing your work. Social connections are another area of good fortune. With the moon in Leo activating your 11th house of community and networks, group activities, friend gatherings, and community events all carry special potential for positive developments. An introduction made through a friend or acquaintance could prove particularly fortunate, opening doors you hadn't previously considered. If you attend any social functions today, pay special attention to conversations that seem coincidental. They may contain valuable information or opportunities. Your home environment also receives beneficial energy today, making this a good time to enhance your living space or address any domestic matters that have been awaiting attention. Small improvements made today will have a disproportionately positive effect on your overall well-being and sense of balance. In matters of the heart, those in relationships will find that honest, balanced communication brings unexpected rewards and deeper understanding. For single Libras, an introduction through intellectual or cultural pursuits has especially promising potential. Physical wellness is another area where you might experience fortunate developments today. Any new health routines or practices initiated now have strong staying power, particularly those focused on creating greater balance and harmony in your physical systems. The evening hours bring a special opportunity for meditation, journaling, or setting intentions with the cosmos, particularly receptive to your thoughts and plans for the future. The color green carries special fortunate energy for you today, as does the number 6. Wearing a touch of green or using this color in your environment can subtly enhance the positive energies available to you. Pay particular attention to synchronicities and recurring patterns today. The universe is speaking to you through these signs, pointing toward your most fortunate path forward. This is an excellent day to trust your intuition, especially when it comes to timing and opportunity. Your natural Libran sense of balance allows you to recognize the perfect moment to act, particularly in situations involving partnerships and collaborative ventures. June 20, 2025 presents a fascinating day for your social landscape, Libra. Venus, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in the early hours, expanding your social horizons in unexpected ways. This cosmic configuration creates a magnetic aura around you, drawing people into your orbit with minimal effort on your part. Your natural charm is amplified today, making it an excellent time for both deepening existing relationships and forming new connections that could prove significant in the coming months. The energy feels almost effortless, like the universe is conspiring to bring the right people into your path at precisely the right moment. Pay special attention to chance encounters in professional settings, as they may develop into valuable alliances. The moon in Gemini activates your 9th house of expansion and higher learning, suggesting that connections made today may come through intellectual pursuits or people from different cultural backgrounds than your own. This placement encourages you to step outside your usual social circles and embrace diversity in your interactions. A conversation with someone whose perspective differs dramatically from yours could spark remarkable insights and personal growth. Don't shy away from discussions that challenge your worldview. They contain the seeds of your evolution. Mercury's position in your career sector forms a square with Neptune, creating a subtle tension between your professional obligations and social desires. You might find yourself torn between attending a work function and a more personal gathering. This aspect requires careful navigation. Clear communication about your commitments will prevent misunderstandings. Be mindful that under Neptune's influence, social boundaries can become blurred, and you may need to consciously maintain your usual diplomatic equilibrium rather than taking on others' emotional burdens. A particularly notable configuration today involves Mars in your partnership sector making a trine to Uranus. This electrifying energy brings unexpected developments in one-on-one relationships. A friend might suddenly reveal deeper feelings, or a casual acquaintance could become a significant ally through an unforeseen collaboration. The spontaneous quality of today's social energy favors impromptu gatherings rather than meticulously planned events. If you receive a last-minute invitation, the stars strongly suggest accepting it. Something transformative awaits in that space. Your communication style today is particularly articulate and persuasive, with Mercury receiving positive aspects. People are not only drawn to your aesthetic sensibilities and charm, typical Libra strengths, but also to your intellectual insights. You're building bridges between different people and perspectives, a role that comes naturally to your sign but feels especially empowered today. Group settings showcase your ability to find common ground among diverse opinions, making you a valuable mediator and connector. Saturn's influence from your sixth house reminds you to maintain balance in your social obligations. While the day's energy is predominantly favorable for connections, you may need to set boundaries with individuals who demand too much emotional labor from you. Your diplomatic nature sometimes makes it difficult to say no, but today requires discernment about where to invest your social energy. Quality connections matter more than quantity. The Gemini moon's square to Neptune later in the day suggests potential confusion or disillusionment regarding a social situation. Someone may not be presenting their authentic self, or you might be projecting idealized qualities onto a new acquaintance. Maintain healthy skepticism about new connections that seem too perfect. Give relationships time to reveal their true nature before investing deeply. For Libras in committed partnerships, today offers an opportunity to expand your joint social circle. Attending events together could strengthen your bond while introducing fresh energy into your relationship. Singles might find romantic potential through friends of friends. The stars favor indirect connections rather than direct pursuit today. Digital connections also receive favorable aspects, with Uranus stimulating your online presence and communications. A message sent to someone you've lost touch with could reignite a valuable friendship. Social media platforms serve as particularly effective tools for reconnection today, though authentic in-person engagement carries the strongest transformative potential. As the day concludes, the moon's movement sets the stage for reflection on the social exchanges you've experienced. Take note of which connections felt genuinely nourishing and which left you feeling depleted. This awareness will guide your social choices in the days ahead, helping you cultivate a circle that truly supports your growth and happiness. The seeds planted in today's interactions may not fully bloom until the full moon 2 weeks from now, so nurture promising connections with patience and authentic interest. Libra, as the cosmic scales tilt in your favor on June 20th, 2025, your diplomatic nature is highlighted by a subtle Venus-Jupiter trine. This alignment suggests an exceptional day for mediation and bringing harmony to chaotic situations. Your advice today centers around mindfully balancing your natural tendency to please others with your own authentic needs. The morning hours bring a Moon-Saturn opposition that may create tension between your professional ambitions and personal relationships. Rather than overcompensating by taking on additional responsibilities, practice setting gentle but firm boundaries. Say, "I'll need to think about that," instead of immediately agreeing to requests. Your ruling planet, Venus, is activating your house of hidden insights, suggesting that moments of solitude will prove extraordinarily productive today. Schedule at least 30 minutes of quiet reflection, perhaps through journaling or meditation, to access intuitive guidance about a partnership matter that's been perplexing you. The number 7 appears significant for you today, possibly indicating the completion of a cycle or the need to examine something from 7 different perspectives before making your decision. In communication, Mercury's position advises precision over pleasantries. While your natural charm will flow effortlessly, focusing on clear, direct expression will prevent misunderstandings, especially around 3 p.m. when a Mercury-Neptune square could cloud judgment. Financially, this is a day to review rather than initiate. Examine subscriptions, recurring payments, and shared financial agreements with a discerning eye. The stars suggest you might discover an overlooked financial drain or opportunity for reallocation. Your physical vitality connects strongly to your emotional well-being today. The celestial advice suggests activities that balance both your body and mind, perhaps a walking meditation, yoga, or breathing exercises in a beautiful outdoor setting would align perfectly with today's energy. Notice any recurring thoughts about a creative project. The universe is nudging you toward artistic expression that combines beauty with deeper meaning. For relationships, lead with curious questions rather than assumptions. A significant conversation with someone born under a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, could shift your perspective on a long-held belief. Your compatibility with water signs is especially heightened today, making it an excellent time to connect with Cáncer, Scorpio, or Pisces friends. As the day concludes, Jupiter's influence expands your capacity for philosophical thinking. Take time to write down 3 insights that emerged today. They contain seeds of wisdom that will become increasingly relevant as the month progresses. Your power color today is a soft lavender, which can help temper any excessive mental energy and promote the balanced decision-making that's so crucial for you now. Remember, Libra, harmony doesn't always mean compromise. Sometimes it means recognizing which elements deserve more weight on your scales today. Daily Horoscope for Libra, June 20, 2025. Libra, as we approach the summer solstice, the cosmos